What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones as our Khaleesi Daenerys Stormborn, Mother of Dragons, Breaker of Chains, and rightful Queen of the Seven Kingdoms of Westeros. Now, at the end of the last episode, we left off with our war against Yunkai. The Slavers, the Wise Masters, have raised an army of close to 14,000 men, rivaling our own, but we have way better commanders. I've taken some time to appoint them. So we've got Jorah leading the center, and he's being supported by Ago, one of our Blood Riders, the Fist of Melk. We've got Rakaro and Jogo on the left flank, and we've got Strong Belvas and Grey Worm on the right flank. And we are going to make mincemeat out of these guys, and that should hopefully end this war very quickly. Now, I do want to mention that loading in here was a bit of a weird one because we're technically still unlanded, and so I actually had to use console commands to get back into the game, but now everything should be fine. So let's just move on forward and see how this battle goes. It goes incredibly well. So the Slavers have basically immediately fled the battlefield, and so yeah, now it's just a slaughter at this point. So yeah, there we go. We lost 65 men. They lost 3,700, and we even captured one of their commanders. Well, actually, two of their commanders. Zolo the Fat. Oh, yeah, he's part of the Brave Companions. I remember that he's the Dothraki of the Companions. He's been imprisoned. Sure, we'll keep these guys imprisoned for now. We'll see what happens. We haven't won yet. Okay, so we've won 2 battles. But we actually need to siege Yunkai itself. So let's go ahead and do that first, and then we'll see what happens. Okay. So our prisoner, we'll let him rot. We're not going to be merciful with them. We'll let both of them rot, in fact. And we'll just stay here. Whoa, hello. So, okay. Hosta Tully, the Infirm, has died, but so did Balon Greyjoy, under suspicious circumstances. So the question is, who rules? Euron Crow's Eye is now in control of the Iron Islands, and is he fighting the North? I'm not so sure. He might not be. Okay, well, still, this should not really concern us too much, because we are currently laying siege to Yunkai. But we have finished our education, and we have become a dutiful commandy? What does that even mean? A commander. There we go. Alright, so that's awesome. That means we're groomed for command and we know our duties. We're not amazing, but we do know the necessary basics, so that's fine by me. We're apparently still a poor military ruler, okay? Our regency officially ended. We can pause here for a second. And let's see, we can go for a new focus. Now, I would probably just continue on with the war focus, because until we've retaken our birthright, until we sit the Iron Throne, I think we're going to be at war, so that makes sense to me. And as for an ambition, I think we're going to go with winning the war right now, but obviously I want to tame a dragon at some point, and obviously eventually our goal is to see our house rule the Iron Throne as they have done before. But for now, I think getting the extra martial and prestige cannot hurt, so let's go ahead and do that first. And Catelyn has been ransomed, okay, and a de jure war has ended here between the Freys and Admiral Tully. More White Walkers, or well, more free folk are being killed while we siege Yunkai. Olenna Redwine. Oh, Gior was killed in personal combat by Mance Rayder. Holy shit, that's a big deal. I wonder if we actually know about this. I could see Varys telling Illyrio about it, and so that's how we could maybe learn of what's happening. By the way, I don't think I have marked Illyrio as an important character. I probably should have quite some time ago. And while we're at it, maybe Varys the Spider as well. There we go. Because, you know, he's actually a knight now. That's funny. That's funny to me. Okay, either way, you inherited... Wait, no, you're dead. I don't know what happened. Oh, Dennis Mallister is now the new Lord Commander, it appears. And Olenna has died in natural death as well. The Queen of Thorns, dead. Tyrion Lannister died under suspicious circumstances. Lemon Cloak was killed. Wow, okay. Indeed. Wow, that's crazy. More people are dying beyond the wall. But that's actually really not any of our concerns right now. A successful siege of Yunkai, so that's a little bit of war's war. We're still not done there, unfortunately. Wise Master Mesian Zorezen could not be found. We can send him to my dungeon. We gain Greedy and Cruel. Oh, that's his family? No, this is just some other Wise Master. Send him to my dungeon. They'll be taken to House Arrest. We'll not leave them be. The question is, I think we'll go with this. There's a chance we'll become cruel, but we didn't this time. Okay, I think we're going to try another battle here instead. That's probably going to give us enough points. Okay, Jack B. Lucky was killed. Alright. And Joffrey Waters was killed. No, not killed. He's imprisoned. Stannis Baratheon sits the Iron Throne. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. And okay, he's got a million things. That's very nice. Oh my god. How are there so many things in this treasury? Holy shit. Okay, now meanwhile, Astapor is having its own problem. Cleon the Butcher, I think, is in trouble. Wait, are you? Oh, there you are. So you are defending against some people. I don't know if you can win. You've got 2,000 men, a little bit of gold. We'll see. I can't help you right now. We might have to help you later. Okay. Joffrey Lannister was beheaded. Mace has declared independent. Tywin, obviously. Wow. Okay. So there's widespread rebellion against Stannis' rule. That's not really surprising. Okay. Anyway, another battle. Eris Oka was executed. So many people. Okay, so basically, all the notifications that we get here are people are being killed either by the White Walkers or by Stannis Baratheon. Those are the two forces in Westeros right now that are killing everyone. But yeah, so far so good. We've crushed another 3,000 men, and that ends the war in our favor. Very good. So offer peace, enforce our demands. Yeah, we implement indentured servitude. Very good. Okay, now with that done, I think we can just stay here. No, let's go back to Yunkai, actually. We have fulfilled our ambition to win the war. I think the next one would be to tame a dragon. Because I want to have a dragon before we go ahead and claim the Iron Throne. It just seems like the better idea to do it this way. Now, Betrayal. The entire Yunkish army is defeated, and I now turn my attention to Meereen, the last of the great slave cities, as large as Astapor and Yunkai combined, with high walls and impenetrable fortress. But that shall not prove true. They may try everything they can to stop me, burn their fields and poison their wells, but I shall not be defeated so easily, as I am the dragon. I was shocked when Arstan revealed himself to be Barristan Selmy, who served on my father's and the usurper's King's Guard. He told me of Jorah's betrayal. He has been sending reports on me to Varys in King's Landing. They've both betrayed me and my family, but I have no wish to kill either of them. I could send them on a covert suicide mission to Meereen, and hopefully they shall not return. My dragons. I'm not quite sure why my dragons come up here, but we have some really, really great news because Arstan Whitebeard has finally revealed himself to be Barristan the Bold. Very, very nice. What's his personal combat skill? 105 despite his old age. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so we still have Brown Man Plum and Dario Naharis here. They've never actually joined in our wars, but yeah, it says right now they will join again. That's likely not true, but either way, so Jorah's opinion will be lowered, and we get extra troops, and we will immediately be at war. So be it. Barristan has arrived. Very good. We will have to give him some command, some titles. Master of the Royal Elephants. That would be kind of fun, but no. We have declared liberation of Meereen on Hizdahr zo Loraq. we'll pause for now, and we'll check this new army that we have. Let's resign our commanders for now. And we also got to take into consideration that Jorah has betrayed us. So, yeah. Let me quickly check who we have available here. So, we've got a couple bodyguards. Ser Jorah. I don't trust Ser Jorah. And so, I think Barristan will be our new bodyguard instead. And maybe Jogo. Jogo needs to be our bodyguard. Grey Worm, well, probably... Oh, man, Strong Belvas is just so good. 150 dual skills, just insane. What is Grey Worm? What's your dual skill? 85. Just as good as Jorah. But no, I want Jogo. I guess Grey Worm's not going to be our bodyguard. Jogo, Recaro, and Uggo. Then we've got Strong Belvas and Ser Barristan the Bold. As court eunuch, we can have Strong Belvas here. Designated regent. At this point, I think our chief advisor will be Ser Barristan the Bold. And then Paramount Knight will be Barristan as well. Jorah has just lost, basically. And then new commanders. I want Barristan to be a commander as well. In fact, Jorah? Jorah is just going to be kicked out. Barristan is the new man in town. So, now he is betrayed as well, but that's different, right? That's different. So you're gonna be a new leader, and I think this army, you know what? We'll probably just combine these armies in no man's land, and that shall be it. Very good. Okay, so move on. I don't know where the Meereenese army is. Maybe they don't have one. Edmure died of cancer, so Rob has inherited his titles. Interesting. And I don't want Recaro to lead the center. Oh, Barristan is a flanker, I see. Well, in that case, Grey Worm's going to lead the center. Belvas and Barristan on the flanks. And then we'll have our Blood Riders support them as best they can. Recaro, you're the direct leader, leading from the center. So I want Recaro here. We'll have Uggo on this flank and Jogo up there. Good. Seems all good to me. And are we just going to move on to Meereen? Where's your army? Do they not have an army? You're leading troops in Lazash because you're attacking Lord Recaro in a slave raid. I see. Well, in the meantime, Ser Jorah is our heir. We will be laying siege to Meereen. Okay, another Others invasion. That's all good for now. How's Cleon doing? He's losing. Astapor might fall. We'll have to see. There's 13,000 men. Can't really deal with this right now. Man's raider was slain. Wow. Okay, his wife was slain in cold blood, and Man's raider was killed by a White Walker. Wow. After he killed Geomormon in personal combat. Ser Barristan, that is not appropriate at all. He's even older than Jorah. Now, Barristan is a hard worker. Everyone seems to like him. I'm deciding between having him heighten the morale or try and recruit more men. I think we want the morale. I think we have enough men. Yeah, history is a subject that has always fascinated us, and you have spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of the Valyrian Freehold. There are many lessons to be learned from their conquests against the old Giscari Empire. Yes, a lot of lessons, because the old Giscari Empire is basically what we're conquering right now. The slave cities of Astapor, Yunkai, and Meereen. They've been conquered before. It's actually kind of amazing. I like that it works like this. But yeah, we could obviously crush just a couple of their troops here. I think we're going to lay waste to Meereen first. Now, Missandei, she'll get the best education possible. And we'll give her... Yeah, Marshall, I mean, she does have the traits for it, but I think we're going to go with stewardship instead. Just because she's Nathi, Marshall doesn't really fit. And did Barristan just die? It appears to be the case. The Torment died as well. Barristan died of old age. Now that's very upsetting. That's very upsetting. Well, we'll have Romo in command. Alright, well, I guess he died in the siege. Now, we're gonna send them all to the dungeon. Now I wonder... Okay, we're not cruel or any of that. Now, look at this. We don't actually have enough men to storm the castle, to even besiege the castle of the Great Pyramid. We have to fight them. Okay, we can arrive here. I will slay them here if I can. The problem is, I don't know when they will arrive, when they will be movement locked. Wow, okay, so we've got a couple of people in prison, though. Yeah, okay, that's Hizda's son and daughter that we have. That should be giving us a lot of war score. Yes, in fact, we have not won a major battle, so we need one more battle. Let them be movement locked, and we should be able to crush them. I hope they can't escape. Looks like they might be able to. Okay, Danis Mallister is declaring a war for the Dawn on the White Walkers. Well, we'll see how that goes. So you're locked in. We'll try and catch them to Kazai Pass. But, okay, yeah, should be possible here. Now, offense or defense? That is the question. A spirited charge will break any line. Could become an aggressive leader. We do not shy away from battle and will show no mercy to opponents who attempt to quit the field. That men do not get to fight another day. Defender. This character has a reputation as a stalwart defender, standing like a stone wall. Or solid rock breaks the best steel. Unyielding. I love those, but to be honest, I think Daenerys is more of an aggressive leader here, I would say. So we'll go with that. Bit hot-headed as well because she's young and inexperienced. And so I feel like it's the best course of action. Jason Bywater. He has actually an interesting face. Almost looks like Tyrion. Tyrion's nose. And Stannis is actually known as Stannis the Tyrant. I like it. Okay, so Grey Worm leading our forces. And Strong Belvas has been reported to perform impressively in the hills of the Kazai Pass. Most recently, rumor has it that he ruthlessly decapitated an enemy commander before immediately marching onwards to face his next foe. I think a reward is in order. My bodyguard has my gratitude. So, yeah, we are thoroughly impressed. Belbas, good job. Yeah, why not be super impressed with it? Sure. So he's very happy about us. Very cool. Okay, and I think Hizda, he died in battle against the forces. I don't know if he was slain in personal combat, but interestingly, that actually took away from our war score. Unfortunately. That's quite problematic. But oh well. We will get a lot of war score for the battle, I think. Well, not that much. Actually, that has hurt us. Killing Hizdar has actually hurt us in the long run. Or, well, you know what I mean. News from Winterfell from a trial by combat. Robb Stark. Robb Stark was defeated? Okay. By Roderick Castle. Selvin Tarth was killed. Okay, we'll try and destroy these 11,000 men. I mean, I can't actually siege the Great Pyramid anyways, so this is how we have to win right now. Okay, another 4,000 men slain. Dazak captured. And with 96%. Are you willing to end this war? No. More people must die. In fact, maybe we can just sack the Demon Road, bring it on our control, and end this war this way. There's nothing of value here. Yeah, that's what I expected. But maybe that's the best way to do this. Okay, so we'll offer our peace. We'll enforce demands. And we will take all the occupied territory and abolish slavery in Meereen. There we go. Queen of Meereen. I have finally taken... I've finally taken control of the last great slaver city. Meereen has fallen to me, and now I rule from its great pyramid. However, whilst I am here learning to rule, my dragons have grown restless and wild, killing the livestock of my people. I have imprisoned them, yet my Unsullied could not capture Drogon, and now he has disappeared. I'm also informed that some of the former slaver families have formed a group called the Sons of the Harpy, and are attacking my people in the night, and painting warnings in blood, threatening death to those who serve me. Many slave cities have rallied with the Yunkai to bring me down, and they have hired many sellsword legions, and have acquired numerous allies, and now march on Astapor to undo all that I have done there. So, okay, for now we actually get some gold. The Grand City of Yunkai launches an invasion, and Ser Jorah Mormont is banished to Volantis. Interesting. Okay, it has come to the council's attention that Wise Master Mesian has legalized slavery again. The bastard. Well, we still have his wife imprisoned? No, someone else does, though, so that's interesting. Okay, now, what about Astapor? Cleon is still defending against someone else. Master Gruzdan wants his title back, it appears. These dirty slavers. Okay, we'll have to see what we can do. Most definitely, I want to make Meereen the capital, not the Demon Road. That's actually kind of awkward that we that we have this. I think I only have this under control because I took it. We're gonna create new vassals. I'm gonna hold on. I might want to give this to some of the people on our court already. I'm not too sure. But for now, I think I'm just going to end the episode here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.